My name is Klay Peterson. Greetings, Spartan family. I have proudly served as the Director of Public Safety and Chief of Police here at USC Upstate for 18 years. And I'm both honored and humbled to be recognized for this award because I recognize that there are many other employees on campus that are deserving of this award. I've been a chief of police at 3 agencies, 2 in California and 1 here. And my track has been to rebuild or fix police departments. And when I arrived here 18 years ago, I remember Dr. Stockwell asked me, "What do you think of our police department?" And I said, "Honestly, sir, not much, but I can change that." And he laughed and he understood. But the evolution of our department has been amazing. For the last 6 years, we have been a nationally accredited law enforcement agency through the Commission on Accreditation for Law Enforcement Agencies. It's the gold standard in policing, and there's only 2 other universities in the state that have that distinguished award. So we're very proud of that. Every year we undergo an audit, much like a SACS review for law enforcement. And so it ensures that we are adhering to the highest standards in law enforcement. So that's been a great accomplishment. Back in 2016, we were voted the National Campus Safety Department of the Year by the National Campus Safety Summit. And that same year, I was selected as the first runner-up to National Chief of Police of the Year. So a couple of kudos that we're very, very proud of. We also built our new police department. I was blessed, along with Cheryl Turner-Watts, to be a part of creating the building, working with the architects. And we have a department that's really the envy of many other campus law enforcement agencies. So we're very, very proud of that. We're also proud, as I mentioned earlier, that in the 18 years that I've been here, we've never had a complaint of discrimination, racial profiling, or excessive force. So those are just a few. The last one I guess I should mention is that we have a very safe campus year to year. And we're able to do that because we work closely with the community. We're able to build trust and confidence with both administration, students, and faculty. Our officers are out every day. We're working with people across the community.
Where was your department prior to building your new building?
We were in 6 apartments over in the villas. Yes, that's where we were. So it didn't function well. People had a hard time finding us, and we were super glad to get a new building.
What year did you build a new apartment? What year did you build your new building?
2011.
Okay.
Back in 2006, I was the Director of Public Safety at California Lutheran University. And I flew out to Clemson to go to a law enforcement conference. And while I was driving from the airport out to Clemson, I was just overwhelmed at the beauty of South Carolina. And I said to myself out loud, I can see myself living here. As fate would have it, shortly thereafter, the opening for the position of Chief of Police came open. And so I was fortunate enough to get an interview. They flew me out. I met with the hiring committee and, of course, toured the campus. And again, I was taken back at how beautiful the campus was, how wonderful the staff was. And I was anxious and looking forward to a new challenge where I could help rebuild the police department into something that the university and our community members could be very proud of.
I'm going to ask you again because I think we got a little bit of background.
Mm-hmm.
What advice would you give to anyone starting their journey with USC Upstate?
I would say, first of all, this is a wonderful place to work. It is an engaged community. We have students that are energized and excited. We have a faculty that is caring and works with students one-on-one, and we have a staff that works tirelessly to support both the students and the faculty. So become engaged, work with other people to be part of our synergy that we've developed throughout the years. We have wonderful leaders, starting from Dr. Harris to Cheryl Turner Watts and throughout the university. Learn from them. Take advantage of training so that you can become the best you. And learn the culture and the history of the university, because it will give you a great sense of where we were and where we are today.
Congratulations on this achievement. What does being a distinguished award recipient mean to you?
I think I'm retiring June 30th of this year, and it's like a capstone and recognition, not just of me, but of my entire staff and department. And I share this award with every member of my department because they're the one that created distinguished service for the university. I was just fortunate to be the one leading the charge. I'd like to say that I love the quote from Muhammad Ali, who once quipped, "Service is the rent that we pay for our space on earth." And I love that because it exemplifies what our role should be here as educators, as staff, as administrators. The second thing is I really want to thank all of the people across campus who have become friends that have helped me be a better me, to be a better leader, and to understand the role of the university, the important role, the life-shaping role of education at USC Upstate.
Do you have any day that ever stands out to you as being like, wow, that was a pretty cool day today or something? I don't know. Do you have any day that just stands out to you?
In a good way.
In a good way. Well, I think it's the days that we can help students in some way or another, whether it be with counseling or advice on how to navigate through some problem or issue that they're having, or our officers have been known to give students gas because they don't have any money to buy gas, or provide them food when they don't have other means. Like during the storm, a couple of our officers went over to one of the apartment complexes where students were living, and they had no food, and they took them pizza.
Oh, that's great.
So things like that.
And it's the unsung heroes and the heroes that you don't broadcast all over everywhere. But it's just the little unsung things.
It is.
So.
Yeah, it's like the underbelly of the university that officers and other employees, not just our officers, go about doing good things every day for students and other colleagues.
That's really good. That's really good.
Yeah, one of the things that we've always tried to do was to understand that a lot of students are here. Well, I don't know if a lot, but there's a number of students that come to us who have never been away from home before. First-time college students, maybe challenging the values that they were raised with, experimenting, figuring out their life's path. And so we try to facilitate that experience at Upstate to help them get through that in a positive manner. And I think the accomplishment that I'm most proud of is that in 18 years that I've been the chief, We have never had a complaint of racial profiling, discrimination, or excessive force.
Wonderful.
And that doesn't happen by accident.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's a great statistic.
That's leadership.
Yeah, it
That's
really
really
is. The heart of that is hiring the right people and
Yeah.
getting people in here that, to wax poetic, have a servant's heart and understand that the answer to the question is because I'm a police officer, that's why. It's learning to communicate effectively and problem solve and understand that, we're employees. We're here to support the students. Sometimes we have to take people to jail, but that's infrequent, fortunately. But most of the time, our mission, our goals are to facilitate academic experiences, to keep a safe campus where everyone can flourish in the pursuit of academic excellence.